So I was originally working at a bank called Credit Suisse, and I was on deferral year because I deferred my job since the market wasn't doing so well, and they put me with their nonprofit program called City Year, which goes inside the schools. It's a group of 17 to 24-year-olds. It's a part of AmeriCorps that goes in schools to tutor, to mentor, to run after-school programs, and to just kind of be there for the children of the inner city schools. In an area, in a very suburban, normal area with not many problems. There's a lot of middle-class problems. I mean, there's a lot of divorce, there's some things that range not so bad. When you go into an area like Harlem and you see kids who are struggling to eat breakfast, they don't have enough money to eat dinner. You see kids whose parents are all in jail, who've left them, who get yelled at, who get abused. You see the worst parts of society that you wish you never saw. And it just gives you another perspective of looking at things. I can tell you a quick story. A girl walked up to me the other day and asked me, "Dave, Mr. Dave, did you know that my mom's going away for a really long time? She's going to jail." And I said, "Okay, well, what about your dad?" I said, well, my dad's been there for a really long time. And how do you answer a question like that? And that's, you encourage them that they're not going to be joining their parents there. They're going to do really well. But the fact that that's an issue for someone, that's the part where you start appreciating life. So for me, it's appreciating what I have and what I was brought up with. There constantly, I'm doing tutoring math, I'm helping them read, I'm helping them write, I'm helping them with their homework. So definitely from an academic standpoint, I'm there constantly. A little more from like a social sense, they don't have many people encouraging them all day. So I think I'm there as a little more of like a motivator. Like I'm there to say, way to go, good job on getting an A, good job on coming to school today. That's even an obstacle, just getting to school. So just congratulating them there. I'm just there as more of like a resource where they can come to for advice, and you see it helping. You see when a kid comes into school crying because, for whatever reason, and they're smiling by lunchtime, and they say thank you for, encouraging me and like making me feel better. That's enough right there to make you realize what you're doing works. Walk around Harlem, any of the projects, the East River houses, the Wilson houses, the FDR, whatever houses, public housing you want to walk around the projects. It's very dark, it's very gloomy. You walk around a little further, there's garbage all over the place around the streets. We do these murals to make the students see something more beautiful in their neighborhood. And we do it all over. We do it in schools, do it outside the schools, just in the neighborhood, and very, very visual places where you just walk by every day. And it's a change of pace. I mean, you just in a rundown area, you're not going to get the beautiful buildings, the manicured sidewalk. It's not like that at all. So if you could bring art into an area and create this atmosphere where when someone walks by they smile, you're adding so much more to an area, especially when there wasn't that much there before. What we do is that we take walls that were very bare and had nothing really going on, and we make these amazing sculptures out of them, and we do at least 2 or 3 a year. And another cool thing is we have these volunteer days where companies come down that we have partnerships with, and their employees will come down, and that'll be a service day for them. They'll come and they'll repaint a side of the school that with like a very cool drawing that wouldn't have been there before. So we do 3 or 4, I'd say, per year.
When I walk through this nice colorful hallway, I just look at it and say, wow, it's pretty good. When I walk through regular white hallways like this right over here, this really makes me feel great.
You can just tell that when a young boy or girl walks past a wall with nothing on it, just within that second, the reaction is very bland. But when they walk by, you know, some of the hallways where we have these amazing murals, you can just tell like there's a certain mood that's elevated, and I definitely think it's making an impact on them.
I like the pictures, the way it's designed, the colors. And I'd be like, oh, that art is really good.
For some people growing up, school is a place of education. For these kids, it's just as much of a refuge as it is education. So to have them be there and also be happy is just another added bonus to help them focus on it.